Whoosh. Spring prickles your arms with promise and potential. Hope bubbles up. Optimism overflows. This year, things will be new. Different. Better. I believe in the spring. We all do. In the spring, baseball begins again. And anything is possible when the umpire yells, play ball.
Hey everyone, I'm Dan Plesac and welcome to MLB The Show.
Daytime baseball here. Stepping into the box, George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
For Houston.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
George.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Michael Brantley. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pause, and the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Bregman stands at second with 2 gone. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's the 0-2. Runner! Soft liner to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 5. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and
and he misses it. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting third.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Dwight Smith Jr. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Again down to second. Not in time. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Renato Nunez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. To 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll begin things here against Andrew Cashner.
Carlos Correa.
Rounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Cashner, or just Cash for short, who was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
First pitch on its way. A swing and this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Batting it.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now the 0-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. One left for Houston. Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Here comes the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box. Austin wins. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Chris Davis now. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Cole has his target. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Rickards under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave one. Home half. That'll bring in Joey Rickard as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in now, number 1, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Drilled to the right side, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Runner!
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. In there, now the throw. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So striding in, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The first baseman, Julieski.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
And there's one down now.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
From the stretch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. A tag for 1. And they will apply the tag between first and second. Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed. And for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Third baseman.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Throw down to second, but he threw it away. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he falls behind 0-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The next 0-2. Line towards center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Over to Villar. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. Rickard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing there for Houston. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1-1, the count to Chris Davis. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Number 1 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run homer for Alex Bregman. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Rickard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Dwight Smith Jr. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
No balls and a strike to count. Throw to first, but he gets back in time. The 1-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again to first, but he's back in standing. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Another try to first, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Hard on the ground towards short, reined in, and he's safe. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Tyler White will bat next. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Josh Reddick. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Mancini is there, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher. Robinson.
Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Ruiz is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Striding in once again, Rio Ruiz. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy. Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Gurriel in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, center fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Ready now for Baltimore. Number one. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll start us off in the 8th. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Jose Altuve. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smith is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Alex Bregman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. On to first, a double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Houston leads this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Right fielder, number 16.
Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fouled away. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here comes another 0-2. Pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down. Cole has his target. Here's the 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Michael Brantley. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Line towards center field. Rickard is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Before the 0-2, a look to first. A dive, but he's back. Correa, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And again a throw, and they got him. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Soft grounder left side. Ruiz loves it. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. And here's Renato Nunez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ground ball left side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance? Rio Ruiz. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Over to first. Cole, don't want to forget about him. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Gurriel battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Catcher.
Digging in and looking for more. Austin wins. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Digging in, Joey Rickard, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Houston took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Garrett Cole pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Andrew Cashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Andrew Cashner, big guy, big arm. You know, he's been the guy that everybody's wanted to get their hands on. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 220 pounds. Hard thrower, 95 to 97. Good sink, good slider, decent changeup. He's yet to put it all together, but if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough to hit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Heading after it is Rickard. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. Springer blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they'll get 2 out of it. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Hard ground ball to third. Ruiz has it. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Cole is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Cole into the windup. Here's the 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Batting fourth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Snap throw from the catcher.
Nunez.
Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they did.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
23. Michael.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Carlos Correa now. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He carries a .308 batting average. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Batting seventh. The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's running. And the runner back. And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless mistake that time, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom.